Okay, so I have been filming a few clips this week. Some photos I forget sometimes. I try to explain the best I can. I add in other stuff too. So it's been a really good week. My dad and I went out with my sister to an awesome Mexican restaurant for lunch. It was really good. Just spending that time together, and then a few other photos. So I also share some memories from like Novembers from the past. So there's like pictures of me and my dad Christmas shopping at different places last year, and then me and my boyfriend. I just included some photos because it's November's like being thankful month, and so those are the photos I have right now. So I included some of my favorites. Of course, I love them all, but I definitely included some of my absolute favorites. So those are just like us together practicing our instruments, us on a date, and like us at Chick-fil-A with gallons of sweet tea and a few more. And then of course there's some more pictures. There's a picture of me writing in my notebook for the first time at church this week. I went to a worship service with my mom and it was great. I wrote "I love heaven," and I'm telling you guys because sometimes you cannot tell what my handwriting says, because I'm still learning. Like, I know the letters, but it's hard for me to connect to them when I write. So anyway, that's that. And if I missed any photos, enjoy them. I don't think I did, but anyway, so epilepsy. I'm gonna be brief on this, but I'm gonna be detailed enough. Epilepsy, November is Epilepsy Awareness Month, and I always think this is gonna get easier to talk about. It doesn't necessarily get harder, but it never gets easier. So I have what's called temporal lobe epilepsy and myoclonic seizures, and I have baby seizures. And so basically, if I get sick, I can have a seizure. I never break a fever without a seizure. It's just, sometimes I have breakthroughs, and that's normal when you have epilepsy. We call them hiccups. I'm so thankful for my epilepsy team. I'm so thankful for the treatment. Sorry, the angle, but my arm is killing me. Okay, I'm so thankful for the treatment that I'm on, that does work, and I'm just super thankful. But you guys, in 2017, I went through something called status epilepticus. You can look it up if you want to. It is something that I never want to face again. It is something that I never want my family to see me go through again. My friends, anybody. We've had a few close calls with my seizures, and that is super, super hard. It makes me extra thankful, extra grateful, because I have another story to tell about that, but it's not time, and it's not going to be in November. I'm going to film it before the day of, but I'm not going to post it until I need to. But let me tell you, it does make me extra grateful, extra thankful. But epilepsy is no joke. Seizures are no joke. I know there are some people that have worse cases of epilepsy where treatment does not work, and my heart goes out to them. That can't be easy. Either way, that doesn't mean epilepsy needs to be ignored. And I've had it my whole life, but when it went out of control, I was very sick. When you used to be able to walk longer distances, yes, I have cerebral palsy, but I had so many seizures that it damaged my spine down. So I don't really get to do that anymore. I can have short-term memory problems sometimes. Like, I can remember what I did 10 years ago. Don't ask me what I did yesterday. I mean, it's not that bad, but like, the seizures alone have caused me to have some short-term memory sometimes. And yeah, I've had seizures where I almost did not come out of them. I am so thankful that I have, and I'm so thankful that I'm here to tell the story. It may not be the easiest story to tell, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm here to tell it, and that is what matters the most. So epilepsy is a neurological condition that people have. It's in the brain, and you cannot control it, and you either have to be on treatment for it. Some people have to get surgery for it. Some people have to have what's called a VNS. It's like a pacemaker for your brain for seizures. I was close to that, but thankfully I didn't have to do that. I'm not saying that for those who need it, because it is a huge blessing for those who need it. I'm just glad I didn't have to get the surgery, because that would have been another concern of itself. Some people, like I said, they need seizure dogs, which I'm one of them who actually needs a seizure dog, but they're like $1 million and I don't have that. So if it's meant to be, it will be, and I'm content. I would love one. Like, literally, I would take one in a heartbeat. My neurologist, he has said over and over again, you need a seizure dog with your history. You've got to have a seizure dog. My orthopedic doctor has said that. But you guys, they're really expensive. And, you know, it's okay. But anyway, the point of this is just to talk a little bit about epilepsy. And so I'm not really going to go into what you should do when someone has a seizure. You can look that up. It's just about saying, I have epilepsy. How do I deal with that? You guys, I just trust in God with all of that. I can't do it on my own. Do I have struggles with it? Yeah, absolutely I do. Not all of my seizures are bad. Once in a blue moon, I may have a grand mal seizure or a seizure where, I have tonic-clonic, ones where I'm not conscious. Thankfully, that is not very often. But let it be known, no seizure that I experience is fun, obviously. I know it's like, well, duh, why would you say that? Because I know there are those who have tonic-clonics every day, and that would be so, so scary. But remember, the seizures that I had were not just tonic-clonic. I had started off myoclonic seizures, and that's when I went into status, and that was really scary. And so I wrote the song Jesus Is There. When I gained my memory back, I wrote, I write songs, I just do things. And the song Even If by Mercy Me is like one of my favorite Christian songs, because I listened to that song every single day when I was sick. But I really am, like, I'm truly thankful to be able to tell the story today and to say, yes, I do have epilepsy, but God is in control and I do not live in fear. I know what I need to be aware of. I know I have a plan in action. I'm in good hands. I have a really good neurology team, so I'm in good hands. But yeah, epilepsy is not easy. And it's one of those things that you don't want to be treated like people don't want to be around you because you have it. I've struggled with like being a burden, like no, my family doesn't think that. But you guys, when you're the one that's sick, for me anyway, if I'm sick or something happens, it's not supposed to happen, it's hard on me because I have to tell other people, like, I had a seizure and I don't feel well, and today we were supposed to do something fun, so let's rain on the parade. But I'm learning that it's okay to do that. I'm just saying that is one of my struggles because that can be hard for me. Thankfully, I don't have seizures every day. Like I said, just once in a blue moon if I'm not feeling well. or you're gonna have hiccups here and there, and that's just part of epilepsy, and that's just because of the history of how many seizures I've had in the past. But thankfully we do have a plan in action. Treatment does stop them, and I am so grateful to be here to tell the story today. So that's about epilepsy, and my heart goes out to those who have or know someone with epilepsy. And thank you guys for watching this video. Photos afterwards, it was when I was at my neurologist. I may include some other photos if I can, but basically I went to the pediatric neurologist a couple weeks ago, so my mom took some photos, so I will include those. And then if I can, I'll include a couple more, me getting an EEG done and me with a seizure dog, one time meeting one. So anyway, all right, thank you for watching this, and see you in a fun vlog. I'm gonna do like a fun vlog. So I've like literally been filming and being like, oh, by the way, I'm just gonna like, you know, make different vlogs. So now you know the other vlog's gonna have a lot of pictures. Okay, bye.